In today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the most uncomfortable components of running a private practice, but at times it's one of the most important things that you need to know about, and that is laying off underperforming employees. And in fact, today I'm going to focus specifically on one of the most damaging and most common mistakes made by private practice owners on this topic, and it's probably not what you're thinking. Hi, my name is Jared Carter and welcome to today's episode. I'm a physical therapist, a successful cash-based practice owner since 2010, and the creator of the Private Pay Profit Formula. I help my colleagues like you to create your own concierge, out-of-network, or cash-based practice so you can end reliance on greedy insurance companies, provide a level of care you are ultimately proud of, and regain control of your profits and your future. If you're new here, I strongly suggest you subscribe to this channel because we put out trainings like this all the time, and they always have a free resource associated with them designed to get you results faster. Now, earlier when I said I'm going to tell you about the most damaging and most common mistake made, but it's probably not what you're thinking, you were probably thinking it had something to do with legalities, because when it comes to firing employees, there are a lot of mistakes that can be made there that are very, very damaging to your practice, and you do need to know those, but that's not what I'm going to talk about today. However, the free resource associated with this episode does get into many of those things. It's the top 17 key tips and guidance on things to know and what to do before, during, and after you have to lay off an employee. So you can go to drjaredcarter.com/episode 46 to download that now. It is no replacement for the legal advice that you do need to get, but it will start you in the right direction and give you a lot of things you're probably unaware of that will be very, very helpful for protecting your business. Okay, so what is this incredibly damaging and very, very common mistake made by business owners, practice owners alike, when it comes to laying off employees that are just not performing and not following our feedback and leveling up the way we need them to? It's not laying them off sooner. And I am guilty of this myself. I mean, I'm incredibly busy. Most people watching this are incredibly busy. The pain of, oh my gosh, I'm so busy. How am I going to post a job or have someone post a job, be a part of the recruiting, the interviewing, the onboarding, the training, the ongoing training, the follow-up. I mean, I already have this person that's doing it like good enough, right? I mean, why do I want to replace them? And I'm going to talk about that right now, because here's the thing. If the things that you are actually seeing and reviewing with them are just good enough, I can almost guarantee you that all the things that you're not seeing occur that are affecting your business in different ways would make you want to fire them that same day if you knew of them. There's no way that anyone can know it all. But when it comes to, let's say it's a clinician that's not saying that part of the script at the end of every visit that really helps to keep people coming back till they're fully done with their plan of care, and they're letting that slide and you don't know about it, and here and there you're getting that extra 1 or 2 visit drop off that you would have had otherwise. Now you've got someone out there that's only 80% better. They're going back to their referral source to tell them, I'm only 80% better, rather than I'm 100% better. They're not doing a powerful review on Google. They're not telling their friends. I mean, that's one of 1,000 different ways where little slip-ups and things where they're not being a stellar employee and doing the things you've asked them to do and retrained them to do. This one example of so many that could be happening that are killing your revenue and really damaging your reputation as well. The same thing goes for administrators. Those who are answering the phone with leads and prospective patients, I mean, if they are not knocking it out of the park, and if you're not reviewing those things and giving feedback, that's a whole other topic that you need to be doing that. But if they're not checking those boxes, following those scripts, and converting leads into paying customers at a very high rate, even when they have great insurance, I guarantee you it is costing you tens of thousands, if not in the 6 figures per year, depending on the size of your practice. And that is something that you cannot say they're good enough. You cannot do that to your business. This is your baby. This is what you've worked so hard on. You cannot let it be sabotaged by somebody who is not following the clear guidance that you've provided them. Of course, when you have trained somebody and you're retraining them, you're tactfully giving feedback. You're giving them the support and the resources they need. But if they are not very quickly making those corrections and sustaining those corrections, it is time to go. And of course, if you go to drjaredcarter.com/episode 46, you'll get all the stuff about what you need to be documenting and all that kind of stuff and things you need to have them sign off on so that you're clear to let them go and not deal with legal issues or unemployment claims. But if you are letting them go for underperformance and for cause, you shouldn't have to deal with those things if you do it right. So get that free resource and make sure that you are really giving the support and resources necessary. But when you don't see that these things are changing, just know, please know, there are 1,000 other things they're doing that are also harming your business, and it is time to go. No matter how hard it is to find someone else, train them up, I guarantee you it's nothing compared to the damage that they're doing. And I'll get off my soapbox a little bit. I just actually today, before recording this, I had to let someone go for similar reasons. And she was fantastic in many ways. But in these key ways that I knew were affecting my business, I just said, I cannot continue to lose not just revenue, but people that we would have impacted if I had answered the phone or my other administrator had answered the phone, and that person would have been converted into a customer, whereas the scripts weren't being followed, the boxes weren't being checked. I've given plenty of feedback on that. It was time to go. And so please don't let it drag on any longer than it has to. I guarantee you it's costing you a ton in the long run. So there's this term, and I love to say it, my coaching clients hear it all the time: hire slow, fire fast. Good enough is not good enough. So with that, go get that free download at drjaredcarter.com/episode 46. If you have any questions or comments about this, please leave them in the comment section below. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you in the next training.